Hello. So today I'd like to show you how to use Google Docs and how to use all of the little features that come with it. So I found it very simple to use. I found it very easy, and I enjoy using it a lot because I tend to type faster than I do write. And because of this, I found taking notes, classwork, doing classwork activities, and completing homework very, very easy and very quick. Right. So let's get started. To create a new document, you go to Google Docs, the website, and then you just hit blank, right? And once you're there, you can just play around with all of these little features that come with it. You can change font, you can change size, you can bold it, underline it, all that other stuff. And as you may have noticed, when I changed the font and all the other stuff, it said saving, and then all changes saved in Drive. This is because your Drive is basically what connects all of the work that you do on Google. So to access your Drive, it's very simple. You go on, you Google Google Drives, and as you can see, when I hit this folder tab, I can see all of the folders that I have in my Drive. And if, say, I wanted to move this document called YouTube123 to my Drive, I'd hit folder, I'd hit my Drive, and I'd hit one of my already created folders, and I'll move it here to biology class notes, right? Now it'll display a notification. YouTube123 has been moved from my Drive to class notes. That's because everything that you do is already saved on Google Drives, and this is another reason that I prefer using Google Drives over anything else, because everything that you do is already saved for you, so you don't have to go back and manually edit it, manually save it. Everything that you do from start to finish is automatically saved. It'll save around 3 to 4 seconds after you stop working, and I found this very useful because I just don't have to go back. It's just less work for me. Right, so let's get into Google Drive. So I'm just gonna hit go to Google Drive. Right, and as it loads, you can see my history. You can see everything that I've worked on recently. Then you can see my folders, and I click on biology. I click on class notes, and you should see it right here. YouTube123. Well, you'll see it twice because I tried to do this video twice. Yeah. Right. So you can see it here, and then you can see folders inside of my folder. So inside of biology, inside of class notes, I've got unit 1, 2, 3, and you'll see work in each of those units. And this is a really nice way to organize all of the work that you do, not just from Google Docs, but from Google Sheets and all of those other little apps that come with Google. Then all the little tabs over here, you can see what people have shared with you, which I'll get more into later. You can see all of the work that you've recently done. You can star documents, which is just a way to organize them, like high priority documents that you'd like to go back into very quickly. You click Add Star. Wrong one. You click Add Star, and then you can go back to Start, and it'll show right here. You can also delete documents, and they'll show up in your trash can. Well, yeah, your trash. You can do this by right-clicking on them and then hitting Remove. You can download, make a copy, all this other little good stuff. But when you hit the 3x3 square over here, which you should always see if you're logged into a Google account. For me, I'm logged into my school account, but yeah. You can see all of the little apps that are associated with Google, and you have Google Mail, Sheets, Docs, Calendar, Slides, Contacts, etc. All the other stuff. And this is a good way. This is a very, very quick way for you to get into all of your other stuff. So to create a folder, all you have to do is hit New, and you have the option to make a new folder, Docs, Sheets, Slides, or more, forms and all this other stuff. So I'll make a new folder, YouTube123, and it'll always show up in this tab right here, in your folders tab. So Also, something else that I want to get into is how to, how to share your work. So, say you're working on a class project and you want to share it with other people. You want them to make edits and all that other stuff. What you would do is you would right-click on this. Right, you right-click on one of your works. You click share, and you can either type in the person's address, type the person's email address, which lets them have access to it, so they can also edit it. They can also work with you. You'll also be able to see them as they're working with you. You can also get a shareable link, which means you can basically just get a link and give it to them, and they'll have access to it. This is a very, very efficient way of working on class projects online when someone's absent, or they just can't make it. You can also see your storage over here, 9 megabytes used. I've got a lot of work, so. Right, so back onto Google Docs. You can also do this on Google Docs, which is pretty nice. And then you can make comments on your work. Well, if I had any comments, you could make comments on the side. Yeah, you can hide all these other stuff. You can check vocabulary. You can check the amount of words that you have. You can change the format. You can do all these little features with Google Docs, and everything is saved under your Gmail. So as you see here, everything that it's all under my school Gmail. Everything that you do is saved under your Gmail. So slides, calendar, everything that you go on, history, it's all saved under your Gmail. And that's a really efficient way of working. That's a really efficient way of getting your documents, all that other stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, another feature I'd like to go over is Search Drive. You can search up documents, stuff that you've worked on your drive. It's also a very easy way to get to stuff, to get to your work. So YouTube 123 over here, that's my folder. You've got YouTube 123, and then you've got the documents, which will open up right here. And that's really nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it.